Hello Rose Besties, attention please. My classes are back in session. Are you ready to learn? Today's topic, we're going to talk about sawfly damages. Now this is a reminder for you to save this one right now because likely if you're a rose parent, you're probably going to experience this. Sawflies are just another common pest that will likely do some damages to the foliages on your roses. For those of you who have been in my classes before, you know the first step is always going to be identification, okay? This is how you're going to learn how to identify things and really spot the issue on your own. What I have pulled up here is an image of a pretty obvious case of sawfly damages. So if you zoom in on the images, you can see a lot of the soft tissue has been eaten away by the sawfly larvae on the leaves, and which left a skeletonized appearance on these leaves. This is a pretty severe case, as you can see that the leaves almost was left with this transparent look where you can clearly see the veins in the leaves. And this look specifically is also called the window pane effect. This effect could lead up to is just the leaves will curl up and brown and eventually fall off. Next, I want to show you what sawflies look like so you know how to spot them, okay? And this is all for early detection because these suckers behind me, they're the most active usually in the middle of summer, around May, June, July. I always say to walk your garden and inspect your roses on a regular basis. That way you can spot these guys early. Because if you don't catch them early, this is what they will do. They will lay eggs on your leaves, on the roses. And later these eggs will hatch, become larvae. And the larvae will start eating away the leaves. It's always a good thing to inspect the underside of your foliages as well. Because look, this is what is happening underneath all the leaves. Before we move on to treatment, I need you to know that this is one of those damages, like I previously mentioned, like aphids. The damage that's been done to the leaves from sawflies, as you can see, this actually won't really overall affect the health on your roses. It's really just the look on the leaves that could be a bit unsightly. So if you do experience something like this, don't panic. It's not the end of the day. Although I need you to know that even if we do treat it, those damaged leaves will not recover. They'll just eventually curl up and fall off. But I understand if it bothers you, let's talk about treatment, okay? A lot of you guys already know that I grow other stuff like vegetables and fruits in my garden. So my approach to my roses are almost always going to be, I'm going to try to do it the organic, least invasive way to treat all the pest and fungal issue, unless it's absolutely necessary. Then I'll pull out the big guns and use my Biofans 3-in-1, something like that. So for sawfly, the only thing I use is a good insecticide soap. Captain Jack is one of my favorite brands. They're organic, and this one in particular treats some of the stuff that we already talked about, like aphids, thrips, spider mites, and whiteflies, things like that. Like always, everything's linked in my bio under the my Amazon storefront. And I know a lot of people would say, like, is neem oil okay? Yes, it is. Is soap and water, Dawn dish soap mixed with water, okay? That is fine as well. Just remember to rinse it off just so it won't burn in the hot sun. You can also manually remove them by hand if you want to. Also spray them in water. That's another organic way to, natural way to deal with it. But yeah, I just prefer to use my Captain Jack's insecticide soap. Honestly, if the damage is not bad, I'd rather leave these kind of insects to attract other beneficial insects or even birds, because I feed all the birds around the neighborhood. That might be something that you want to take into consideration as well, if you want to have a more of an organic approach to keeping your roses and other things healthy. So overall, it is a cosmetic damage that you shouldn't really worry about it too much. Remember to share this video with a friend or save it for later if you don't have time to watch it right now. Everything I've ever used are linked up there. I paid it with my own money. It's not promotional. Like always, I hope you gained a little confidence after today's class. Happy planting. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.